Hi, this is Phil DeBella, and if you don't know already, in 2022 May, I'll be putting the dancing shoes on with my daughter Annika for Dancing CEOs Queensland. She can dance and I can't, but the journey's going to be fun. And we're doing it all for a great cause. So Dancing CEOs has been around for a long time here in Brisbane. It's an amazing organisation and charity event. They raised over $500,000 this year, and I look forward to it in 2022. If you can give $5, $500, $5,000, whatever you can would be great to support a great cause. It goes to Women's Legal Services Queensland, who make sure that women and children that are affected by domestic violence are looked after. So a great cause, 100% tax deducted, no admin fees, which is something that we love about it. 100% of your donation goes to helping those that need it. So support Arnica, support myself, and support Dancing CEOs. The link is provided below. Please give what you can. Today we have a rerun of one of our most downloaded episodes and popular episodes. I hope you enjoy it and share it with other people that may not have heard it as yet. You're listening to Phil DeBella, and this is FlashCast by PDB. And today's topic is all about public speaking. So I do a lot of public speaking, have done so for years. My first gig in business was in 2002. I'd opened the business, and 6 months later I was asked to come and speak at a Chamber of Commerce. It was my first formal speaking gig after starting the business. And of course, like everyone else, you get nervous and all the rest of it. But I will say from the onset, I was always never shy to get up as a young child and deliver a speech at my sister's wedding or my brother's wedding. I was known for giving speeches, and that's what got me in front of it. I also did speech and drama at school. So that's just a little bit of the background. But I still get those little butterflies in the stomach. I still get a little bit nervous. However, what I do is I channel that nervousness into making sure that I perform. And I do a lot of speaking and have done so for corporations. I donate all my speaking fees to charity. So I do it because I love it. I do it because I like to share, and that's my purpose for speaking. But myriad of people speak for different reasons. They speak for business, they speak for their positions in their jobs, for leadership, etc., etc. So it's a skill that should be there for everybody, and it's something that I always encourage. It's something that we bring up in our children. Both Jana and I encourage Arnica and Ali to become very good speakers and have that confidence. And while Ali's got that little bit more confidence, Arnica's a little bit more shy. They're both very good at it once they get rid of that whole self-assessment or self-awareness and insecurity. And I want to share with the listeners a few tips and a bit of a framework that I follow that always helps me, because the key to it is preparation. But so today's topic's all about becoming a better public speaker, and hopefully it helps you. And feel free to share this with your children, with your coworkers, with your peers. It's something that we all must do and will do at some stage of our lives, and some will need to do it more often than others. But let me start that there's three areas that, there's three things that a great presentation has. So let's refer to the public speaking as a presentation, because it can be a presentation for a wedding, it could be for work, it could be anything, personal, professional, family. But all three, and this comes from experience, but three things that a great presentation has. It has entertainment. So, you're entertaining your audience. Second is you're educating your audience. And thirdly, you're inspiring your audience. So they're the three key fundamentals to me that a great presentation has. You're entertaining the audience, you're educating the audience, and you're inspiring the audience. So when I'm putting together a presentation, I make sure that it's got that little bit of entertainment and of course, keeping that authentic. It's got the part of education, which is the key takeaways or that people can do and follow and help whatever the purpose is. And finally, inspire. They walk away inspired. They walk away energized. They walk away feeling good about themselves, feeling good about the topic that you spoke about. And that, to me, is what puts together a great presentation. So entertainment, education, and inspire. So when you're putting a presentation together, you can use that framework and make sure that you've got that balance in there of entertainment, education, and inspiration. What I also want to share is some tips around this. So to me, preparation is key, being prepared. The key word I'm going to say about any presentation that I always will judge or assess a presentation on is authenticity. Make sure that your presentation is authentic. Make sure that you're keeping it real, that it's not contrived. I'm not a fan of scripted presentations, but again, to me, it's all about making sure that it's authentic. So, tip number one is to know your audience. A big part of a presentation is delivering something to the wrong person. To me, your presentation has to match the audience that you are going after. If you don't do this, then you're not going to succeed. You need to know your audience. If you don't know your audience, then you're not going to be able to, entertain. You're not going to be able to inspire. You're not going to be able to educate. Secondly, you need to be comfortable with your environment. So, of course, don't choose speaking gigs that you're not comfortable doing. Don't speak to groups of people or audiences that you're not going to feel comfortable in that environment. So this is a key thing. You need to really make sure that you're taking those few moments to know and be comfortable with the environment that you're about to speak at. So the third tip I have is know your purpose. There's always a reason for giving a speech, a purpose for wanting to communicate. Otherwise, there's no use getting up and speaking. So it's important to reflect on what the purpose of the presentation is so that you can tailor the message to the right environment and the right audience. But you need to know your purpose, the key takeaways that people want to be. Why have they asked you to present? Number 4 is practice. Now, be careful with this because, as I said earlier, I don't like scripted speeches or presentations. However, some people prefer them. But there is an art to, if you're going to script your presentation, there is an art to delivering it so that it doesn't sound like it's scripted. So practice, practice, practice. Very few people have the ability to just get up and speak without that practice. 5 is learn from other people. Watch what other people do. And this helps you with authenticity. TED Talks are fantastic. Have a look at how people deliver speeches. You can see when somebody's been their authentic self. You can see when somebody feels comfortable in what they're saying. You can see if they've chosen the right topic with the right audience, with the right purpose. You can see this. You can see if they've practiced. Now, for me, practice is obviously, I do this visually and mentally. I don't actually speak out aloud, but that still is a form of practice. And I'd learnt this from watching others do it. Not everybody speaks, presents, or practices the same way. So learn from what other people are doing. 6 is make sure you encourage yourself. You must be confident. You need to encourage yourself. You need to talk to yourself positively. The brain has over 70,000 conversations a day. You need to constantly be positive and talk to yourself. You must be confident because that confidence will come out, even though internally you might not be. Right? You will project what you're feeling inside if you're not conscious. So you need to talk to yourself. You need to be confident. 7, show your personality. Don't be afraid. And this is what I talk about, the authenticity. Just show yourself. And my final tip, if you stumble, if you go down the wrong track or you believe your stuff up, then just continue. You need to make sure that you keep moving forward. So I've seen many a person being thrown because they've made an error. And sometimes the error is so small in what they say. They pronounce a word wrong, a name wrong. Keep it authentic. And if you make a mistake, let it go, right? Most of the time, most people won't pick up whether you've made a mistake or not. So just let it go. Don't be hard on yourself. Be confident. As we said, learn from others, practice, know your purpose, get comfortable with the environment, and number 1, know your audience. So in summary, how to become a guru in presentations? Well, as we started, 3 things to make sure that your presentation has and will make sure that you are authentic is have a little bit of entertainment, have a little bit of education, and make sure that people walk away inspired. So in recapping, entertainment, educate, and inspire. Go about being the best you can be. Go about by helping others be the best they can be. Leave your mark. Be confident. Make sure that people remember who you are. You've been listening to Phil DeBella, and this is FlashCast by PDB. Until next time, go and be the best you can be, and go and be an amazing guru presenter.